Hello, everyone, and welcome to the House of Royale in collaboration with MORTEZ. Make sure, you guys, 888 energy. We are still in Lionsgate, and guess what? MORTEZ is bringing you guys the extra powered magic of 888, okay? Our show is 829 at the Lodge. We are having a costume contest. The winner receives a mystery swag bag, honey. We're giving away the most amazing MORTEZ swag bag, okay? Join the patreon.com/House of Royale. Tell us about your business and how you would like us to promote your business and brand, because that is what we are all about here at the House of Royale. Also, make sure to get your merch. Right now, the merch is available at RochelleRoyale.com/merch. Okay, we have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, whatever you guys need or want, we have it. Go on there. When you receive your shirts and merch, I want you guys to send us a photo of you wearing it, because as you know, we will share it on all of our socials. Okay, honey? And the last thing is, please follow and support MORTEZ. It is Brett's band. It's my band. It's our band. It's our baby. And we just cannot wait to give you guys these new songs. We have 2 new songs coming, but for now, follow us on Spotify, YouTube, all the socials. And I just can't wait for you guys to be on this journey with us. Beautiful guest. She is arriving right now, so I will see you guys soon in 1 second. Bye. You guys, I'm nervous. There's something different about dancers, okay? We all know this.
I've heard that. I've heard that many times.
Yeah.
And I always go, what's different about me?
We're gonna get into it. Let me intro our guest, you guys. Excuse me, everyone, please be seated. Get your yoga mat out and your snacks and your water, because we have an actual professional dancer in the house today. She is a producer, a choreographer, a professionally trained dancer, a teacher and educator, and she is here to teach your kid how to dance, honey. So make sure your feet are pointed, and I want you guys to all give it up for the gorgeous Keely Cobb. Woo! Hi. Hi. Okay, so you sent me a long list of things. And I noticed, the first thing I noticed is that you started dance a little bit later than the average bear.
Yeah.
Okay, so I cannot relate, because my mom was pregnant with me and teaching while I was in her stomach.
So you've been doing it since before birth.
It truly, which, you know, I mean, was it my choice, and is that healthy for children? That's a whole other conversation, but yeah, I was born into it. So how did the calling of dance come to you? How did you decide?
I knew I wanted to do theater, and I was in love with musical theater. My teacher at the time in high school told me if I wanted to do the musicals, I would have to start taking dance classes.
Oh.
So we didn't have very much money growing up as kids, but we could afford like 1 dance class a week. And saying that, I should also say my parents are so extremely supportive. The most amazing people, will do anything that they can to make sure that me and my sister could do whatever we wanted to do. So I could take 1 class a week, and I did that, I think, starting my junior or senior year. And I guess it must have been my junior year, because I was in the musical Back to the 80s, and then I was in the musical Legally Blonde. And then when I went to college, I had studied music for 12 years. And I think a lot of people thought that's what I was going to go to college for. But I knew I wanted to study theater. And I kind of hit this point where I had to choose theater or dance. And I took a dance class at the university and fell in love with it. But realized I was so far behind everyone else. So just started training as much as I could, taking private lessons, really working my butt off to get to a certain level where I could actually dance.
Okay, that's so funny, because I have the opposite story. I was like born into the dance studio competition life, but I wanted to be a singer-songwriter. And here's the deal is, like, my mom, everyone who knows Sue, is a very strict dance coach, or was. She's no longer with us. Love you, Mom. But she was so against me singing. She did not want me to be a singer, totally not supportive.
Wow.
And when Britney Spears came out, I was like, obviously, this is what I'm supposed to do. So I love hearing like the opposite side of it, because I think when you grow up doing competition your whole life, you kind of lose the love for it. So I love meeting dancers that are so passionate about dance.
Yeah.
And I can feel from you that you truly love it. And it's such a passion for you. And I'm like so much later on in my life now, and I'm like ready to step back into the whole world of performing arts, including dance, because it's been such a painful thing to like lose my mom and to quit dance and all of that. So being around you guys, the reason why I say dancers are so magical is because I personally feel like when you're in a dance class and everyone is moving together and breathing together and creating this art movement together, I feel like the average person on planet Earth is never going to experience what that feels like, because it really is like being in another dimension and being like in another world. Do you agree?
Yeah. And I think dance for me has been a form of therapy, in that I'm not very good with explaining my feelings through words. And when I started choreographing is when I started to realize, oh my gosh, I'm processing all of these things that I have not been able to vocally talk about, or just find another outlet to work through. And dance has always been that for me. So I am so glad that I didn't do the competition life as a kid. I don't think it would have been good for me. I was a little bit of an outcast. I had a hard time socializing with people. I think that just would have been hard for me to do. I'm really glad I found this later in life love for dance, and worked really hard to get to a place where I could do some professional stuff without this competition background.
Okay, I have ADD, so we're gonna go all over the place
No, that's great. I love
1 second. The other night, Brett and I went to go see a show called The Producers, you guys. And I was just like, every moment of the dance choreography just, of course, brought back all of the memories. And the tap, like, okay, so when you started training in dance, was it ballet, jazz, hip hop, tap, like everything all at once?
No. So this is a little crazy. I did not tap. I'm not a tapper.
Okay.
If someone wants to try to get me to tap, I go, I'll find you somebody else. However, I was the resident choreographer at Good Luck Macbeth, a different theater company here in Reno, and they wanted to do the musical Something Rotten, which has a ton of tap in it. So that year consisted of me in the tap studio twice a week getting ready to teach other people how to tap and choreographing a tap musical.
Wow.
And the majority of the actors also did not have tap experience. So it was this incredible experience that we could go on together of figuring out how to tap and what we do. And I had tapped in a musical before, but in one number. And
I think what it is you're a brain. Like, you can absorb choreography and movement really quickly. I mean, that's what it seems like to me, because I think I still remember everything. I could probably teach a class in like whatever category still, but without the 15 years of doing it, now my memory is like, as a singer, I'm like, I have to memorize 3 new songs. Like, no. And so when I see dancers pick up choreography so quickly, it's so impressive. It's such a great gift.
Yeah, I think part of it is like it's a full body thing, and I think the muscle memory is better activated in that way when you're using your mind and your body all at once at such a high caliber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, you guys. I think she has a better memory than most of us. The tap you just learned on the fly. Oh my gosh, this is wild. Let's talk about the transition. Well, first of all, I want to know, when you were a kid, what was the show or the actor or the thing that got you hooked on musical theater?
So we watched a lot of musical movies as a kid. Chicago, me and my sister were obsessed with. We dressed up as Velma Kelly and Roxy Hart for Halloween when I was like 12. But my parents took me, it was, I think, my 16th birthday. Yeah, we went to San Francisco and I saw Wicked at the Orpheum Theater. And I just remember that was the first time I had really seen real professional, high caliber theater before, and I just left that theater thinking, this is what I'm going to do. And at the time I was being bullied pretty bad, so for being like a theater nerd and a band geek, and so to go and see Wicked, I was like, screw those kids, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen. I'm going to do this for the rest of my life.
Absolutely, yes, period. Yeah, I mean, I think any kid who is excelling in the performing arts and then you go to school, you find that kids don't really vibe with that because you're doing something outside of the norm that is actually really cool. And I think that's why we get so much hate in school. So shout out to all the kids in school that are getting bullied because you're doing plays and shows and all of the cool stuff. Keep going.
You're the
Don't
coolest.
listen to anyone. Yeah, you actually are the coolest. And it's like, thank God now the kids, I mean, there's pros and cons, but now the kids have TikTok and a bunch of artists who are like, do you all the way 100%.
Yeah, and I do think that theater, specifically musical theater, is becoming this cool thing. I mean, especially with like the TikTok dances and Broadway performers are posting these new TikTok trends for people to try, and people are all about it now.
And not to mention Ariana.
Yes, and Ariana and Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah, I mean, she really gave it a new life for the new generation of kids because she is so obsessed with true theater, which is like a relief that she is because, you know, she really did that role of justice. So getting into high school to college, what was that transition? When you went to college, you knew at that point that you wanted to dance.
I was on the drum line. I had a scholarship to be on the drum line. So I was doing music for the first year. Had declared my major as theater, and I just felt like I was ready to be done being a musician.
So wait, what did you play?
I was a percussionist, studied percussion for 12 years.
Wow.
And then was also in the marching band, drumline.
Another reason why she's so good at tap.
Could be, actually. I really do think so because I could read the music and I knew I can read music, so I know what the rhythm's supposed to be and I know how my hands could do it, and then just translating that to your feet was definitely the process I took to figuring out tap.
Yeah. Like reading music is such a gift, you guys. Dancers like me, we literally live on ga 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 ah. Like that's it. There's no counts. It's just sound and, like you were saying, whole body, mind, body, muscle memory, and random sounds. Yeah. Do you do dancer lingo?
I do, absolutely, because most of my training is in modern dance. So most of my teachers did the like hoo-ya ha yo yo ba da ga da 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 da. And I was like, got it. I know exactly what you mean.
Hell yes.
It's like the best way to give choreography to.
It really though.
Think. But maybe it's not. This just the people who have been my dancers know that I will sometimes count and sometimes I'll go, it's just I don't know.
Yeah, you hear it in the music. You hear it in the music, you guys. You know when the release is or when the turn hits or when you hit the floor or when you thrash your hair. Like, there's a TikTok about taking dance class in Los Angeles, and it's this female comedian. She's not like a real dancer, but she's wearing baggy clothing. Her hair is in her face. Yeah. She's like kind of counting and doing all these crazy movements like super quick, and then she'll be like, group one. Do you feel like dance class in LA can be that way with all these new choreographers?
You know, now that I've kind of moved from dancing so much and have gone into this world of producing, I haven't really been able to take much class down in LA.
Good for you.
I mean, with that being said, I am a producer for a dance company down there, and it's actually very inspiring watching these choreographers come in and teach class and these young dancers coming in and just being at this insanely talented level.
I know.
dance. It's really cool to see.
It's crazy. I am so happy to hear that because, and we'll get back into like the college experience, but being a female entrepreneur, having a woman-owned business, I mean, that's really like why House of Royale started, like because of my mom, and to bring women into the forefront to talk about like, how do you even start a business? How do you build a brand? Like, how do you pay rent? Like all of this shit, because honestly, what we do is expensive and it's hard to get it off the ground.
It is.
It's
very
so
expensive.
hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in college, you're a dancer. What triggered the idea for you to become a producer?
Well, okay, so I graduated from the university. There's so many things I could say. Going into the professional community here in Reno was very eye-opening, in that there were not a lot of opportunity. There was really no paid opportunity for modern dancers. We have ballet companies, but we didn't at the time have really modern companies that were producing work consistently and paying dancers. There were companies that were having dancers pay a monthly fee to be part of the company, which was shocking to me.
Yeah.
So it's like dancers work so hard, pay so much money, and to be professional, that means you're being paid for your work. So for them to have to pay a fee to be part of this company that's using them was disgusting to me. So I decided that year, I had gone through this year realizing that I didn't want to be a professional actor. That's what I thought I wanted to do. So my senior year, I was like, well, shit, what am I going to do now? Really kind of started to fall in love with this choreography thing. And then one of my mentors, shout out to Rosie Trump, told me that I should take this duet I had made in my senior year and turn it into an evening length work. So I did not know what the heck I was doing, but wrote a show, choreographed it, produced it, which I did not know what that meant at the time. Booked a space, got a whole weekend, and got dancers together. We rehearsed outside in a park because I did not know or have money to get a studio space. And then we put on the Showbiz Cabaret, and it sold out every night. And it was this weird, most incredible experience. So I did another one, and I did another one, and I just kept creating these modern dance, theatrical, really kind of funny shows. Until 2018, I founded a company, and my whole focus was to pay dancers. You know, I really found out how to write grants and get sponsorships and try to support the dancers was always the focus. And now now we have other companies that have started here in Reno that are doing the same thing. Thank goodness.
You guys are paying the dancers through ticket sales and grants? Is that pretty much it? Yeah.
Ticket sales and grants was how I was able to do it. We became the resident company at Good Luck Macbeth, and they became our fiscal sponsor, so we could get bigger grants. And then we did not have to pay for venue space.
Wow.
So reducing our costs as much as possible so that the dancers could just take home whatever we made.
Yeah. This is what the women need to know, you guys, because the venues, I mean, even being a band, it's like, in LA, it's pay to play. Yeah. Wherever you go. They're like, oh, it's $250 plus you have to sell 200 or 300 tickets or whatever. It's like, it's impossible. It's insane.
Or there's like splitting ticket costs, and you just really have to try to figure out a good deal with the venue, create a relationship with them. Yeah. I became their resident choreographer in exchange for space. Yeah. So it was like, I'll choreograph these little bits of scenes and a musical for you, but my company gets to perform here for free.
Period.
Yeah.
How do you balance Reno and Los Angeles, and how did the whole company in LA come about?
So, okay, I am in LA now, going to grad school at CalArts, studying producing. Juggling the two communities is something I'm learning to do as I go. I was in Reno for the summer, choreographing 2 musicals and working for Lake Tahoe Shakespeare Festival, while also still doing the stuff that I do in LA remotely. So working on projects with MASHUP Contemporary Dance Company, that's the company that I work for, as their creative producer, and then producing projects with Shakespeare Center LA. So I'm just a very busy person, but understanding as an artist and a producer what your time is worth, and making sure you're taking on projects that you care about, that you think are actually going to help you in the future, or that you're just really passionate about. But getting into MASHUP is a little bit of a funny story. So MASHUP Contemporary Dance Company is this amazing company that all of you should go follow on Instagram and just
Shout out to MASHUP.
Shout out to MASHUP. It's all 2 females started the company 15 years ago. We're celebrating
Amazing.
our 15th year. And they created the dance company because they saw a lack of opportunities for female identifying artists, dancers in LA. So we do a lot of fantastic events. We do the International Women's Day Dance Festival every March.
Cool.
But I was applying for all of these places in LA to be an intern. To intern somewhere, so I had some kind of money while I was going to grad school.
Yeah.
I had applied for their marketing internship and interviewed with Victoria and Sarah, and they came back and said, actually, do you want to be our creative producer? I was like, well, yeah, I do.
Wow.
That's my dream. And then started with them in August as their creative producer.
Wow.
And it's been a year now, and I just love it so much.
Do you believe in manifesting your dreams?
Of course I do.
Okay. Do you have like a vision board, or like what rituals do you do to like boost the manifestation of it all?
I have a bucket list. So I have 2 things. I have my bucket list I continuously add to, but then I have an idea board back home in LA. And it's like any idea I have or something I'm interested in doing, I write it on the idea side. This is what I want to do. These are ideas I have. I want something to come out of this. And then when I get a project, I put it on the project list. And then I also have a completion list where I can see all the progress I've made since moving to LA, and then the things that I have in the works, and then the ideas and things I want to come to fruition.
Wow. Beautiful. Are you guys listening? This is what you need to do, okay? And also, I want to talk about rejection is protection, because being a dancer or a singer or an actor, like even being a producer, I mean, I'm sure that you have to talk to venues and people that own like the company of this, that, or the other.
Yeah.
And you get a lot of no's.
Yeah.
How do you deal and cope with that? And have you gotten better at it, or is it still difficult?
I think I just understand it because I've been on the side of telling people no. And I think it's important for everyone to know if you're going into an audition or if you're submitting something for a festival or whatever it is that you might get rejected from, know that the people who are making those decisions want you to be successful. They are not wishing any horrible feelings towards you. They really want you to be successful, and they're rooting for you. And there are so many logistics and things that go into producing a project that you have to just understand that sometimes it's just not a right fit, but there are so many other opportunities out there. You just have to keep going, and the right one will land in your lap, and you'll be so grateful that it did, and you'll be so grateful that the other ones didn't work out.
Agreed. Amen. Yes. It's just so hard. It's so hard. I think being an artist in any lane, we are so self-critical.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and we want everyone to love us and all of that, but I think you guys just have to keep believing in your craft and keep pushing forward.
Yeah, you have to really love it. You have to really love it.
Let's talk about Xanadu, because I wanted to see it and I didn't get the opportunity to see it. And you did that show with Eric Ventura, who originally went to my mom's dance studio.
Oh my goodness.
Like 100 years ago. Yeah. Sue was so good at discovering male dancers and getting them to join the dance team.
Yeah.
Because back then it wasn't very popular for guys to dance. And so she really made it a point to encourage all of the men or all of the like teens and like all the guys that dance was cool.
Yeah.
And Eric was a part of that movement, Intensity Outbreak. When we went to competition, it was like 5 or 6 guys. They would kind of rotate in and out, but they were called Intensity Outbreak. And they would break dance, and they were like the hit of the competition.
Oh my God.
So anyway, what is Xanadu? I wanted to see it. I'm so sad I didn't get to.
Xanadu is a musical.
Okay.
These muses travel through time, and They end up in Venice Beach, LA. And they, Ileana, who plays Kira, is fantastic. And I've worked with her on many musicals, so it was fun to get to work with her again. Her character wears roller skates and puts on an Australian accent to disguise herself and helps this man, Sonny, who's played by Hunter Healy, who's also fantastic, create a roller rink disco. And it's
So
really
fun.
outrageous and just so fun. And yeah, it really, a lot of it makes fun of the movie, if you've ever seen Xanadu.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, that's okay.
And obviously, Brett and I had not seen the producers either. Oh my God.
Oh, jeez.
We're not even going to talk about that. Moving forward, Xanadu, did you have to learn how to roller skate?
No, so me and Eric actually roller skate professionally together.
What?
Yeah, for BLV Productions.
Oh my God.
That's why I brought Eric on, because I wanted to choreograph it, and then I said it would be, because I wasn't going to be back in Reno until after they had already started rehearsals. And he said, I would really like to bring Eric Ventura on. He is a skating master. He really is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What?
So he came in and he taught them how to skate, and we worked together to choreograph it, and it was such an incredible experience. I just love Eric. I love working with him. We do New Year's Eve all the time together.
Awesome.
It's a gig. Yeah, he's fantastic.
Wow. Okay. So are there clips? Like, can we see?
Of Xanadu?
Yeah.
There are lots of pictures
Okay.
on Reno Little Theater's Instagram.
Okay. What do you guys do about videographers out here? Do you guys usually get video of your shows and stuff, or is
So
it
usually
just...
the theater, what's difficult about musicals is there's all this stuff with rights, and you cannot post the videos anywhere. The theaters usually get people to video it, just like a wide shot, and save it in their archives.
Yeah.
I have asked before to get just like the clips of the choreography to put into my reel, and sometimes they'll do that for you.
Okay.
It just depends.
Yeah, because I know in LA, everyone, like every show, there's someone like with a steady cam, like going like this and getting the shots.
It's different. I mean, we have videographers that we use at MASHUP who come and film rehearsals, who film every show.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we can see video on the MASHUP Instagram.
Yes, dance is different. Dance, like there's not all these copyright laws with like choreography that you're creating. I mean, of course, protect your work, but it's not like a big musical that has all this copyright law.
Right. True. Yes. Well, the reason why I ask is because we have a show on August 29th, and we found a few photographers, and I discovered the whole list of photographers because we went to the Reno fashion show, and I found out about Alphen and like all of the runway photographers. But videographers, I'm just like, where are they?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
No,
This is so great. Reno.
Oh, I know of one. Okay. I can send you the contact info.
See, this is a culture shock for me.
It's so different than LA.
Yes, I've been in LA my whole life, and so coming to Reno, and I'm so grateful because we're just here to heal. This is like rehab for us, and detox from the music industry in LA, which can be very toxic.
Yeah.
And so it's beautiful to be here and to meet all of the artists in this climate. But it also is like, oh my God, where is everybody? It's like a search. It's like, okay, so if you're a videographer, let us know. Because it's like wedding.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, $2,000. And we're like, bitch, what?
Yeah, I know. It's totally different.
Oh my God.
And it's culture shock for me in LA. I mean, we have lists and lists of people to use, and it is really different. The communities are different. Also, Reno is much, much smaller. Mm-hmm. That's an obvious thing. God, it really is different.
Where do you see, for the next 5 years for you, where do you see your relationship with Reno and LA going? Do you want to keep both, or?
I think so. I really need to focus on my LA stuff, I think, for a while. I really just love the theater community here in Reno so much.
Yeah.
And I love choreographing musicals. So I don't know. I'll come up to Reno for gigs and however I can to be a guest artist or whatever. But I think I really love LA and I really want to build a life there. Too.
Cool. And you live there now?
I do live there now.
Cool. Shout out to LA, y'all. What's the next show for MASHUP Dance Company?
Oh my gosh, MASHUP has a lot going on.
Okay.
We have a show this Saturday.
Cool.
Every quarter we do choreography open mic night, which we just open up this sign up sheet. Any choreographer in the community can sign up, and the point of it is to give local choreographers a place to present work at any stage. It could be a work that's still in progress. It could be a finished work that's already been performed. And we just give them space to perform, and we produce this show so that they don't have to pay for the cost of producing a show to have their work seen.
Right. It's like choreographer's ball, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have that on Saturday. It's a really special one because we're doing it in honor of National Women's Equality Day.
Ooh, yes.
And then MASHUP is kicking off our 15th year anniversary celebrations that day also. So MASHUP is also performing.
Cool.
Which they don't usually do, but they're performing a piece from the past choreographed by Victoria Brown, one of our co-founders. Then November 1st is our big show at Stomping Ground, and it is our 15th year anniversary celebration show. And it's just a mix. Well, it's all a bunch of shows that MASHUP has done in the past 15 years, and there will be a new piece in there also.
How many dancers?
Gosh, right now we have 11 dancers.
Cool.
We have 11 dancers in the company.
And how many pieces are you guys performing for the finale or for the
15th year?
Yeah.
A lot. There's
my
also
God.
going to be a mix of past videos too in it. It's
fun.
Yeah.
Okay, because just for the average human being who is not a dancer and you don't know anything about dance, usually, well, in the way that I grew up in the competition world, somehow there's like 20 routines that you just know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like looking at the rehearsal schedule for the dancers, like, are you guys can do this? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. And because we're working on the piece for Saturday, we're working on this other piece that's happening next week. We're working on this huge show that's happening with millions of different pieces.
Yeah.
And the dancers are just like, yeah, okay, ready to work. Here we go.
It's just, I think it's what you were saying earlier. It's mind and body, but it's also being outside of yourself a little bit. Getting out of your head and just go.
Yes.
Because if you're in your head, you're going to forget what you're doing.
Yeah.
On stage. Have you ever had a dancer do this on stage? Like,
like marking?
Mark?
Yeah. Oh, not on stage. Like during performance? Yeah. No, not in performance. Whoa.
Oh, I've seen it.
You've seen it?
Oh yeah, back in the day, I have seen some shit, y'all, on stage.
Don't do that.
Don't pick your underwear on stage.
They can see everything you're doing on stage.
I know.
You can't get away with anything.
Well, what about any embarrassing moments for a live show? Are there any?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, as a performer?
Or for
that I've
any
seen?
that you've seen?
I mean, I guess I can speak about when I performed in Something Rotten that I choreographed last year. I played Portia. And there's a scene where she gets tipsy and she falls over. And Hunter, Keely, who was in Xanadu, was also my character's love interest in Something Rotten. So he tries to catch her and me as Portia, and it ripped open my skirt.
Oh my
God. Got caught on his butt and it ripped open my skirt. And I think it didn't rip, it just the clasp came undone.
Okay.
And so I have to fall down on the floor and I'm on my stomach and my booty is just out.
Oh my God.
I mean, I was wearing shorts, but my booty was just out. And thinking, Hunter, I love you so much, but this moment, he comes over. I thought he was going to close my
Help you?
Yeah. He comes over and he gives me a little pat. And then
to let you know.
And walks away. I'm like, Hunter?
He's like, by the way, wardrobe malfunction. Good luck with that. Bye. Oh my God.
Yeah. So I had to stand up at the end of that scene and pick up my skirt and wrap it around me and run off. Live theater. I love it.
You know, live. What are you going to do? Yeah. Yeah. What do you suggest for performers if something goes awry on stage? What?
Oh, stay in character. If you have a character, stay in character.
Yeah.
If it's a dance thing, like if you fall, just get up and just keep going as long as you're not hurt. Take a moment to see if you're okay, if you're injured at all, and then just keep going.
Yes.
And don't beat yourself up about it. People mess up all the time. Things happen. It's live. It's part of live theater.
Yes. For your mashup dancers, do you guys watch a live performance back to take notes and to see what
We
needs
do that
to be?
with rehearsal videos.
Okay.
Yeah. So Victoria, who's on the creative council, she'll do that.
Yeah.
She'll watch a video and she'll kind of see where she needs to go from there.
Yeah.
To give notes. I think that's a great thing to do.
A tool to use. Yes. It is so eye-opening. For me, because we always like film our rehearsals, and when I watch back, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing this, but I was doing that.
Yeah.
Got it. Clocked
It's
that.
also really important, I think, for performers to really listen to their directors because they're seeing the full picture.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you're like, oh, this looks good. Great. And it's like, oh, you were a count behind.
Okay, but like also, and shout out to dancers that are so good at listening and following direction, because I was not. I wanted to just do my own thing growing up, and it's like when you're in competition, it's got to be clean. Everyone's got to be moving together. Every single step has to be the same, and I did not want to do that. So it takes. You have to love it. You do. Mm-hmm. You have to love it to be a dancer in a crew or a team or a professional company. It's like it really is teamwork and leaning on the other dancers and not being the star necessarily, but really like being cohesive with the other dancers.
That's really important.
Mm-hmm.
I have found in working in live performance that you will get hired not solely on your talent. You will get hired if you're a good person that people like to work with.
Yes. And that's why I knew I wanted to be a singer. I was like, no one is going to hire my bitch ass. No. I think it's so true. It's so true. And it's such a great message for the children, because it is so important to have a good attitude and to be a professional. Like, even with the podcast, it's so funny how younger kids, and I won't say who, but someone from the producer's show DM'd just an emoji. And it was like, what am I supposed to do with that? And for me, I'm just kind of like, I'm not going to respond because like that's not professional.
Right.
So I just am like, if you want to be on the pod or like be a part of something, like, hey, my name's da-da-da, I love what you do, can I ... I think that's so important. And I think I don't want to chalk it up to the younger generation, because I think all ages, it doesn't matter. It's like you're either a good communicator or you're not. And I think communication is so important, and first impression and all of that stuff. And so to all of the children who are learning how to become professionals, let's not send emojis. Let's like send actual messages.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Because I don't care, and we're mother, like we're here for you, and like you're still invited to the show, obviously the pod, but it's like, it is a good lesson for everyone to learn of, like I was watching a clip on TikTok the other day about how Gen Z, how they like to sign off on emails, and some of them are like slay all day or whatever, and it's like, I mean, I guess that's fine, as long as all of the information is in the email.
Yeah, I need all the deets. Communication is really important. I think it's important who you are talking to, what it's about, and what platform you're using to communicate.
Yeah.
All those things should help you determine how to proceed with specific communication. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there is a little bit of this FYI, TBD, emoji, heart.
Yeah.
And that's great in certain situations. That's how I talk to my friends in a text message.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yes, I think emojis are totally fine, y'all. I just think, It's a good thing for kids to remember. Like, I feel like if you're 15 to 18, like, start learning now how to send an email or to reach out or, like, ask for favors and stuff like that. Because I think that's also really hard for artists to do. I think artists are like, no, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to be seen like that. It's really hard for artists to reach out. But you guys have to.
Yeah.
Right?
You have to. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to be able to communicate your needs.
Yeah.
When you have a job, even before you book the job, you could be very clear with communication and say, you know, I really want to do this, but on Mondays I have to leave 15 minutes early.
Yeah.
If producers or choreographers or whoever you're working with know that up front, it's not a no. It's usually, it's like a, okay, thank you for communicating this with me. Sometimes they can work around it.
Right. What would you like to see change for the dance world in general? Because you are going to be a part of the change because you're a female producer in Danceland. And so, I mean, I know there's a lot, but what are like the main things that you would like to see evolve for dancers?
I think right now, obviously, I want dancers to be paid more, but this is some advice that was given to me that I hold on to in everything I do, and anytime I feel scared to do something, I was told to just do it. Just do it. Whatever it is that you want to do, you just have to do it, and you'll figure it out while you're doing the thing. So if you want to be a producer, then go do it. If you want to be a choreographer, you want to be a dancer, do it. This is also making me think about when I have some really dear friends of mine who are talking about gig life and how gig life can be very scary and how do you handle all of these different projects that you're working on. And I think you just know what it is that you're passionate about, go after that passion, and then you somehow get the energy to just do all of the stuff.
Right.
And you figure it out.
For me personally, the struggle as a female, and like not to bring up men, but I think it can be difficult, especially in LA as a woman, because there are a lot of men that run the scene. And I think another message for the ladies and the women is to make sure that you have like emergency contacts or like your parents or your bestie or just like, you know,
somebody always knows where you are.
Where you are. Yeah. And to be able to say no, and to hold your ground and stuff like that, because we are women and like, let's be real, like that stuff is, we face that stuff all the time in entertainment, especially like you're a dancer, you're gorgeous, like you're super attractive. And so it's like, we're dealing with that too. And I don't want to like brush it off as something that isn't there, because it is so still there. And it's beautiful that when you go to LA, you get to work with two women.
Yes.
You know,
well, three. We have our managing director is a woman also.
Yeah.
Everyone who runs that company,
Do they deal with that stuff? Do you guys deal with that stuff at all? Or are you guys pretty strong now, like with your structure, and you're not like really dealing with weird energy?
We're pretty strong in our structure, and we also recognize if something feels odd at all, we all talk about it and we figure it out. But I mean, that's a good thing to know, especially for performers out there. If something doesn't feel right, you need to probably not do it or investigate further, ask more questions and see what's up. Because there's a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of stuff that's not good out there you do not want to be a part of. And also know your worth. You need to know your worth. If you're doing something for free, come on, how much money are you paying for classes and everything that's helping you get there? They want you and your skill. They have to pay for it. There's a lot of sketchy stuff out there, and communicating with your friends and family and just keeping everyone in the loop is really important.
Yes. Yeah. And like the whole big name or like whoever's trending as like a choreographer, make sure that you're not buying into the hype too much. Like keep your boundaries. Don't worship anybody out there, because LA is so all about that too, is like putting people on these pedestals and like everyone's such a celebrity out there, and I feel like the younger dancers want to be front and center in their class and like get their attention, and will do anything to get their attention. And it's like, be so careful with your energy with that too. I feel.
Yeah,
So.
your energy is valuable.
And I just want to see more women running entertainment in general.
I agree. I agree. Yes, absolutely.
And it's happening.
It is.
Yeah.
It is happening. I'm very, again, so grateful to be working at MASHUP. But yeah, there's still other places. I mean, the majority of the places are all ran by men.
We can do it, ladies. We are doing it. We are doing it. We're manifesting it. To end the episode, are you a fan of Christina Ricci?
Of course I am.
Okay, I did this with Janet, and Christina literally commented.
What?
Christina Ricci
Hey,
commented
Christina.
on our tarot reading, and Cat Full of Spiders posted it on their Instagram page.
Oh my gosh.
So I text Janet. She was like, "No way, get out."
No, that totally sounds like you. You can find me on Instagram. I have an Instagram page, Keely Rain Cobb, KeelyRainCobb. I also have a website that I really need to update, KeelyCobb.com. You can also follow MASHUP at MASHUP Dance on Instagram and see all the amazing things that these incredible women are doing.
I want to see. I can't wait. Once again, this is Christina Ricci's new tarot deck, Cat Full of Spiders.
Cool.
And I'm going to have Keely pull a card from the deck for our message of the day. Okay, here's the deck. Keely is going to pull a card. Here we go. What did you get?
Wands.
Ooh, 5, 1 is 6, right? That's 6 of Wands. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. 6 of Wands. Okay, so this is 6 of Wands.
Angela has succeeded in her mission. Go, Angela. To inspire rebellion against the oppressive state controlling the city of Neon. The rebellion is thriving and growing. The 6 of Wands represents self-confidence and victory. Take a moment to acknowledge your success. This will give you the boost you need to keep working hard towards your ultimate goal. Oh, yes. Hell yeah.
And
That's
then
good.
what in reverse? What does it say in reverse?
Oh, but it wasn't reverse. I'm scared.
If it is in reverse, it just means you need extra guidance. That's all.
Okay. Are you feeling dejected, unsure of yourself? This loss in confidence may be due to a recent failure. No one succeeds all the time. So true. Don't judge yourself based on other people's standards. Yeah, don't do that. Seeking external validation won't lead to lasting fulfillment.
Woo! Okay, so what is your takeaway from this?
Oh my gosh, I feel like this is so my card for the summer. To really reflect on everything I've accomplished this summer before I go back to LA, and then have the energy and strength to get through all the projects I have going on.
Yes. You guys, it just means that you can do it.
You can so do it.
And we're going to manifest our dream life, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Thank you, Christina. We love you. Follow Keely Cobb. Let her change your life. Go watch all the dance videos of MASHUP.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, of course. Thank you for having me.
Yes. And we want an update on everything that you're doing.
Okay.
Because we love the inspiration.
Aw.
Yes. And we'll see you guys soon. Love you.